my name's Alicia Power and I'm a spiritual intuitive, and I talk two-way with the worlds of spirit really nice and clearly. Thank you for being with me today. Today I'd like to talk about talking to spirit guides and why it's important. Many people have got a vague idea about spirit guides, and they vaguely might think, well, one day I'll think about connecting with a spirit guide. And I was like that. I actually learnt to meditate from a spiritual Indian teacher, and I had 16 years of deep spiritual training and meditation practice. And then one day I realized that I didn't know anything about my own soul. This is my particular little quick story. And so I ended up opening a book and reading an exercise to do, closed my eyes and did the exercise and connected up with the spirit guide. And the rest is history. And that was 30 years ago. And since that time, I've become like a leading voice in how to talk to spirit guides. I've taught many people. I run workshops constantly. I've been a professional energy healer working with spirit guides for 30 years. So I want to talk a little bit about why it's important to have a spirit guide. One of the main reasons is that they start to light your life up. They start to give you quick, fast penny drops inside yourself about who you really are and why you're here, the reason for your life. And they start to help you have more and more meaning in your life. So what is a spirit guide? A spirit guide is a real being who thinks, who talks, just like I think and talk, but they don't happen to have a physical body at this time. However, inside our minds, we can turn our attention to a bona fide teacher in the worlds of spirit. You see, spirit guides aren't just here to tell us to go left or right or to make the right decisions. No, they're here to upgrade us, to upgrade our software, to upgrade our capacity and our capability of living our life from a deeper place of self-awareness, from a deeper place of empowerment, from a deeper place of self-respect. This is what they train us in. And that's why it's important to have a spirit guide, from my point of view. I've been teaching people to do this for 30 years, so I'm deep in this subject. But I do want to just talk a little bit about the why. Why have a spirit guide? Because many people only see spirit guides as guiding you in a moment of decision making. And I just don't see that as the reason to talk to a spirit guide at all. I very seldom ask my spirit guides that kind of question. Quite often, when I'm talking with my spirit guides, they will ask me a question. And they'll ask me, are you willing to take the next step in your soul evolution? And they wait, and I have to say, yes, okay. And then what happens is that my life circumstances change a little bit. People walk into my life. I pick up the right book and start reading a new kind of a book. I see something on television and it gives me a new thought. The spirit guides have the ability to go into my heart and my awareness and give me a new feeling of response to life. So if a new opportunity that before I would have discounted because I wouldn't have felt I was a match for that opportunity, my spirit guides can change my inner platform so I sense and feel myself as an easy match for that opportunity. And so my life can change. You see, spirit guides don't just talk. They teach and upgrade, but they also upgrade software, upgrade the feeling platform inside of ourselves, how we feel about ourselves, how we envision our life for ourselves. So it's all about gaining strength. It's all about strength training, actually, like going to a gym. It's all about changing your viewpoint of the world, your self-awareness of yourself, so that you go higher and higher in capability, in the feeling of loving yourself, prioritizing yourself, and supporting yourself, and also supporting those around you. Training in being a trainer of others. See, as you go through your own learning curves, you can then help others move through their learning curves. That is something, it's the strategy in a way of what spirit guides do when they work with you. They start to nudge you and push you into higher and higher levels of achievement. You see, this has got nothing to do with tarot cards or any kind of cards or crystals or anything. This is about walking with a mentor, walking with a teacher in your own consciousness, portable, walking with you wherever you go, that you can turn to and ask questions about something that's just happened to you. Or certainly you can ask, shall I go right or shall I go left? But most of the conversation is about, I'm afraid about something. Can you lift that fear out of me so that I can step forward into that opportunity? Those are the kinds of the conversations that I have with my spirit guides. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of an insight that spirit guides are something a little different than most people think about in their minds. For a lot of people, it's a very foreign topic, and it's not a subject anywhere near their minds to think about. And yet, I will say something right up front, that from my experience, every human has spirit guides. All of us die at one point, and what we discover after we pass over is that we're being met with teams of spirit guides that have actually walked with us in our human life. They help us review our life, and they help us heal from any traumas in our life. This is once we've passed over. And they help us move on to our next adventure. So we're never alone, which is a wonderful thing. So thanks so much for listening. My name's Alicia Power, and you can learn more at soulmentoring.com. Have a great day.